turned my recording studio into a full streaming setup. Going into this, I knew it wouldn't be easy. Mixing looks with functionality never is. I've always been loyal to Apple, but to make streaming work inside of a recording studio, I had to go hybrid, Mac and PC. In this video, I'll show you the new Verify Sounds recording studio, where I live stream studio sessions, handle my Zoom calls, shoot and edit videos, and yeah, play Call of Duty. Every studio needs a centerpiece, the studio desk. Mine is the ProRak Multiboard 36 from RAB Audio.
Ridiculous.
Tons of rack space, more than I can even use right now. Huge room for my studio monitors, and a 36 by 24 inch angle adjusting mixer tray.
God, you're ridiculous.
This was a future-proof purchase. Buy something that I can grow into. Not only is this desk functional, it looks great too. But the real challenge started with what's on the desk. That's when the PC came into the picture. Now I run a hybrid setup. One Mac, one PC. My main computer is the base model M1 Mac Mini. 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. I know. Casey, where's the 16 or 32 gigs? Where are the terabytes? Well, let me explain. I only use Pro Tools for recording, mixing, and mastering. No heavy production, no crazy VSTs. For video, I use Final Cut Pro, mostly for YouTube and social media content. Nothing wild like music videos or 3D stuff. So the base model works just fine for me. On the mixer section of the desk, I use the Avid Artist Control. It's an Ethernet control surface with 4 motorized faders, 12 mappable hotkeys, transport buttons. It's a beast. Definitely helps me get more in touch with the mix. Pun intended. I also use a Stream Deck as a MIDI controller for the UAD console. Thanks to the UA MIDI control app, I can see and control exactly what my audience hears, which is necessary for streaming. And yes, I still use Apple's Magic Mouse and keyboard. Say what you want, but the scrolling on this thing right here, it's like it's magic. So that's the Mac setup. Pro Tools, Final Cut, control surface, and a Stream Deck. Now for the PC. It's a pre-built Skytech gaming rig. 12th Gen i7, RTX 4060, 16 gigs of RAM, and 1 terabyte of storage. Nothing insane, but solid for streaming. Other than streaming, I only use this PC for gaming and recording content. To get my Mac screen into OBS, I run it through an Elgato 4KX capture card. That way the PC handles the heavy lifting, while the Mac stays focused on Pro Tools. For the keyboard and mouse here, I just grabbed some budget wireless ones from Amazon. They work fine. I don't love the Windows interface, so I don't use this PC for much else except gaming, which leads us to monitors. This was a big shift. Before streaming, I only needed one screen. Now I need to see Pro Tools and OBS at the same time, all the time. So this setup is powered by a Vivo dual monitor mount. For the actual monitors, this is a 27-inch 1440p Skytech gaming monitor for the PC. This is a 27-inch 1080p Acer gaming monitor for the Mac. And that's being mirrored to a 24-inch 4K Lenovo monitor in the vocal booth. By the way, a monitor in your vocal booth is essential and makes communication between the engineer and artist so easy. Like, I understand being next to the engineer, but that changes the vibes and the acoustics so drastically. In this case, you're in the room by yourself, but able to see exactly what the engineer sees. So now you can lock in like it's only you in the studio. Or it can literally be only you in the studio. You just take a wireless keyboard and mouse in the vocal booth. The craziest thing about this setup is that I'm using 3 different audio interfaces to bring it all together. It's not rocket science, but let me explain. It all begins on the Mac. I use an Apollo Twin interface. It's perfect for everything I need it for, from the DSP Antares Auto-Tune plugin to the easy routing for my streaming. To send my audio to my stream, I run a line out of my Apollo into a Zoom UAC 232, which is plugged into the PC. For the PC audio itself, I monitor with the Beacon Studio interface. It's made for streamers and makes adjusting app volume super easy, like changing Discord volume separately from my game volume. So that's the PC. Streaming, content, and Call of Duty. Now let's talk microphones. So my main mic is the SM7B. This runs into the Apollo, which subsequently runs into the Zoom for the stream. If you like the way that this sounds and you also have a UAD unit, I'll leave my vocal chain for my SM7B in the link in the description. It even works as my talkback mic for artists in the booth. I trigger it with my Stream Deck. Way better than the Apollo's built-in talkback. And in the booth, the legendary Neumann U87 AI. I've had it for about a year now and it gives me incredible recordings no matter what's thrown at me. It's also perfect for content because let's be real, everyone loves seeing a U87 in a video. And speaking of video, let's talk about the video gear. My main camera is the Sony A7sIII. I use it for everything: streaming, YouTube, client work, even Zoom calls. It connects to my PC with an Elgato CamLink. I also pair it with an Elgato prompter. This lets me keep eye contact during Zoom calls and makes recording scripted videos way faster. For lighting, I use an Amaran 60X with a big 36-inch softbox. Accent lighting comes from two Govee RGB floor lamps, and all of my ambient lighting is powered by Philips Hue bulbs. Everything's app controlled, so switching vibes is super easy. So yeah, the gear is nice, but the real key is knowing how to use it. So check out this video where I show you how to record vocals in Pro Tools in under 15 minutes. I'll see you there.